morning, my students. Today's one lecture. ICT role in K of development of ICT standards in the field of ICT. ICT role in key sectors of development of ICT standards in field of ICT. Basic questions. Determination. 2. Predicate ICT and its goals. 3. Role ICT in key sector of ICT. 4. Standards ICT. 5. The relationship between ICT and the achievement of sustainable development goals in the Millennium Declaration. Knowledge management. The defining feature of ICT is the ability to help people collect, manage, store, retrieve, and distribute knowledge. Knowledge management is critical in the global economy where success often depends on the ability to acquire knowledge quickly, use it effectively, and disperse it to the right people rapidly and inexpensively. ICT can help level the playing field. In this regard, between firms in the developing and developed world, there enabling developing nations to compete more effectively in the global economy. Furthermore, because many non-economic development challenges have their roots in barriers to information, ICTs can help overcome these barriers. Efficiency operate. ICT enable public administration and private enterprises in developing countries to operate more efficiently and productively and reduce costs. Tapping into these efficiency gains can make enterprises in developing countries more competitive and also increase the viability of development projects by making them more cost effective. ICT driving efficiency likewise opens up opportunities to small and medium enterprises in developing countries to exploit their competitive strengths by leveraging lower labor costs to provide cost-effective online service to distant markets, or by supplying goods directly to customers rather than through intermediaries and their retaining a greater share of profits. Network. People increasingly use ICT to tap into networks of people and information. The internet is perhaps the quintessentially global ICT network, which itself runs a multitude of physical network. The traditional telecommunications network, satellite and cable-based network, ICT networks are an indispensable element of the development equation, as they can provide users in developing countries with effectively equivalent access to information resources, distribution, mechanism, and potential customers are users and firms in developed countries. Providing the infrastructure necessary to access ICT network can, however, be expensive and complex. One of the challenges for developing countries is to select the technology that is most appropriate to their needs and that local population have the capacity to use it effectively. Multi-purpose. Many films, microphones, prominent among them are increasingly focused and ensuring that the ICT products are easy to use and can be adapted to an almost infinite variety of uses. Efforts means that ICT are accessible to more users and that user can tailor even sophisticated ICTs more easily to their own needs, and the rapid pace of ICT innovations means that the time between innovations and commercial application is typical measure in months or even weeks rather than years. This in contrast to many product and service ICT uses, the developed world will often be equally effective when applied to developing world's problems. These attributes make ICTs an essential enabler of development. ICTs play this role in several respects as enablers of cross-sectoral productivity and economic growth, as enablers of specific social development goals, and as enablers of pollution participation and good governance. The following section explores these uses in greater detail. Software. Software helps people use ICT devices to perform specific tasks. The software industry is extremely varied and is comprised of literally thousands of firms, offering a wide range of products. In contrast to the hardware industry, software development has become more focused and specialized, which has led to significant industry diversification, and it is called developing software is an intellectual activity and as such generally requires relatively few upfront resources. Successful software firms can be found in many developing countries and range in size from one-person shops to large multinational corporations. Due to the intangible nature of software, developers typically rely on intellectual property laws to protect their products against unauthorized copying. Control questions. 1. Determination of ICT. 2. Treatment ICT and its goals. 3. Role. ICTs in key sectors of society. 4. Standards ICT. 5. The relationship between ICT and the achievement of Sustainable Development Goals in the Millennium Declaration. Goodbye, my students.